want to share my experience with you. Let's see a quick glance about that. I want to share my experience as I created a website that is uh, knowing the weather of the location using an API. Here is a quick glance about how it was made about it. Let's see. Here is the code behind that, how it works. Firstly, I created a login page using some basic HTML tools. Here is the CSS file that is inserted here, and here I created a class named wrapper and some form like form. And as I mentioned about instructions, I have used a post method for sign up and login functionalities, and I created a input type like username for username and password. And here I given a link which directs to the another page. If if the user does not have an account, they will follow the sign up link. It will redirect to the sign up link. Here is the sign up page, and if you already have an account, it redirects to the login page. And coming to the CSS behind this, here is the CSS. Some basic some basic properties which looks the uh, web page better. After this, the main thing, uh, I created a dashboard for displaying the weather of the user entered location. Here you can see the dashboard code. Here I imported some fonts and style sheet, which is a CSS file. And here also I have used some classes like container and search box. And after that, if the user enter location is not found, it displays an image. Here is the details for each and every weather type. And here I have linked the JavaScript file for behind the running of the weather dashboard. You can see the JavaScript file here. Here's the JavaScript file. Here I have used some constants like container, search, and weather box, and weather details and error 404. Here is my API ID. I have chosen Open Weather Map API for weather forecast of this application, which can be a free API. And here is the code. And for each and every weather type, it will display an image. You can see while running the code. Here is this. And after that response coming from the user under the application, it stores the data in the Firestore database. Here is the app.js, which is the main part of this application. I have created this application using Express.js and Node.js. Here, first of all, we need to import and require some basic requirements which are used for this application. I have used Express.js, so I have chosen that, and path, body person, admin, and bicrypt. Bicrypt is used for encrypting the passwords. Sorry, bicrypting the passwords to secure the more passwords and confidential. Here I have chosen the port as a 3000, and first of all we need to initialize the service account, which can be available at your creating of the database in the Firestore. Let me show you how your in project settings. You can see that in heading bar you can see that you can find that the service accounts. In the service accounts you can find uh, a generate new private key option. By clicking on that, a file will be downloaded. By clicking on this, a file will be downloaded, which is a service account key, which is the which stores the data in the Firestore database. Upon creating that, you can see the build option. In that build option, you can find the database Firestore database option. In this database, you can find the data stored in the collections, namely. After initializing the Firebase account, we have to replace the we have to insert our project ID in this link. Project ID you can find in the project settings also, and server login. Upon requesting the user, login.html signup.html will appear, and if the username which was after the successful registration in the sign up page, it will redirect to the login page, and after login page matches the details of the login page in the by the user are matched with the sign up page, then only it will redirect to the main dashboard. Otherwise it shows invalid username and password. After the successful registration, the details entered by the user, such as username, email, and password, are stored in the Firestore database, and after that, it will redirect to the HTML page, that is main dashboard. Here you can see that if the username does not matches, then it shows the invalid username or password. Here I have used and try and catch method error for this submission handling, and weather data, saving the weather data in the Firestore database. And here is the weather.html, and uh, upon the successful running you can see that. And here is a service account key, and just like we have to maintain a subfolders in this such as the main properties like HTML, CSS, and script of the uh, HTML page are kept separately in the public folder, and we have to maintain a app.js as a separate file in the main project file, and there should be some we have to install some packages that are necessary for um, we have to install some packages that are necessary for the project, such as in my project I have used Bicrypt and body parser and some other things which are necessary for this application running. Let's see how it can be run. By clicking for executing a node.js file, we have to type node space and file name .js. You can see that it shows the server running at HTTP and localhost 3000. As I given, the port is 3000. If the port is busy, we have to change to 3000 or 3001 or 4000, like that. Let's see how it works. Here is the page. First of all, I need to create an account, so I want to sign up, and I have chosen name as Sai and email. And upon clicking on sign up, after successful sign up, it shows that redirect to the web page. Now I am entering location as Bhimavaram. Here you can see this weather of the current city location, and humidity and wind speed and pressure and visibility. Let's check whether the data entered by the user are stored in the Firestore database or not. Here you can see that weather. Yeah, I have entered as Bhimavaram. You can see this data, and users collection you can see the entered name. I have entered as Sai username, and the password is hashed to create the more security for the application. That's it. it can be done in this way. I have done this way. You may use another API or another application. Not only this, but this is my idea for implementing using Node.js and Express.js. Thank you.